The author that I chose was David Ezra Stein. He is a very distinguished artist. He won the 2011 Caldecott Honor for his book Interrupting Chicken. He won the Publishers Weekly Best Book of the Year, the Kirkus Review Editor's Choice of the Year, School Library Journal Best Book, and the 2010 Charlotte Zolotow Honor Book. He did not grow up wanting to be an artist and children's book author, which he is both the author and illustrator of this book, for example. But when he was in the Parsons School of Design, he was encouraged by his teacher, who was also a distinguished author, Pat Cummings, to become a children's book author and illustrator, and so he did. He started out being a window display artist, but then he had his big breakthrough when he released the book Cowboy Ned and Andy. He now lives in New York with his wife Miriam and his son Sam, and writes and illustrates children's books. He is well known. His books have been translated into Chinese, Korean, Japanese, Spanish, French, and Finnish. So his books are all over the world in different languages. He is more of an impressionistic artist, as you can tell by simply this front cover. He uses many different elements in his illustrations to show this impressionistic style. For example, he uses space. You can see in this picture that these two kangaroos are far apart from each other, which symbolizes that one, they're not friends, and two, they're just simply uncomfortable with each other. In this picture, they're even farther away because they're running away from each other, so that's even more uncomfortable. But then, once you look down here, they are getting closer to each other, and they are laughing, because you can see that this one is leaned back and this one's leaned forward holding his stomach, so they're laughing, so they're becoming more comfortable with each other. So they're a little bit closer. When you go to the next page, they're getting even closer to each other, so they're becoming even more comfortable. And then finally, on this page, you can see that they are hugging, that they are so close. So now in this picture, you can see that they're friends, and that they're simply comfortable with each other. So you don't even need to read the words, because the space shows that whole ordeal of how they're becoming closer to each other. He also uses lines in his composition, or in his illustrations, such as in this picture. You can tell simply by the lines in this picture that this character is going forward, because all the lines are going that way. Because when you're running, or when you're hopping, as he's doing because he's off the ground, you are going at a fast motion in a certain direction, and so it feels like everything else around you is going in that same direction. So all these lines are pushing him that way. So that's why they are all facing this way. So they're showing movement. Also, the lines are blurry, as you can tell. They're not really that noticeable, because whenever you're running at a fast pace, you can't really see the distinguished lines of everything. So they're blurry to show that and make you feel like you were moving along with him. So this was my artist presentation on David Ezra Stein. Thank you.